Māris Čačka creates his art to explore the possibilities of using letterpress techniques to capture conversations in all different contexts. He believes that by exploring and combining these compositions, he can create meaningful visual experiences that allow the audience to reflect on their own lives in a new way. He uses a blend of painterly and graphic techniques to represent communication and social interactions and make his final compositions. He practices painting, pressing, stretching, letterpress, and even physical pressure of his body on the canvas. He combines these techniques to create a variety of textures and effects, which gives his work a unique style. Māris's art is deeply rooted in the concept of tonality. By using different techniques, he can create a range of textures and tones which can evoke emotions and enable the audience to explore their own feelings. The final work includes special forms when you look at them closely. Here I refer to one of the works by Māris Čačka, ZO. You can see it there. So when you look at it as a work of art by itself, mainly you see, let's say, blue and red colors with different nuances. But when you look very closely, like here, this is a very small fragment of the piece. And you might think of, let's say, a fish, for example, or any other form. But when you go even closer, you see this. So it is like, let's say, a kind of landscape. You can interpret it as a volcano, as even something like traditional Chinese painting, but with colors. So the way you focus on Māris's works is quite different when you look at them very closely and attentively. It is not like just you look at it for 1 minute and say, okay, it's finished. It's not like that. You have to stay, go close to the work, come back, and then go inside again. So this adds an extra dimension and further conveys the power of persuasion and emotion that can be found within conversations. The intensity of colors and the way they are spread on the canvas are eye-catching, especially in his large format works. Māris's use of color and composition in his art is meant to signify the power of communication and its various nuances. The intensity of colors combined with the abstract forms and shapes can create an intense visual experience that enables the viewer to explore the emotions, thoughts, and feelings associated with different conversations. The large format pieces in particular are meant to evoke a deeper level of contemplation and introspection. The viewer usually is perplexed if she should look for meaning there or just should stay in awe. Here is another piece. The diptych you see there, the artist wishes to have them absolutely close to each other so they complete each other. And when you look closely, you see something like this. On the left side, there is a form, something like a dragon. If you go closer again, you see another form, which is like, as I said, a kind of Chinese traditional painting. Of course, it is not that, but it reminds you of that kind of painting. The viewer usually is perplexed, as I said. Māris uses color to emphasize certain elements in the composition and add depth, texture, and atmosphere to his pieces. The usage of color encourages the viewer to look for meaning and explore the conversations being depicted. But it can also be appreciated simply for its aesthetic qualities, allowing the viewer to appreciate the work without feeling obligated to search for a deeper meaning. He often incorporates these techniques into his abstract works of art, creating compositions that are both intricate and captivating. His use of color and press creates an engaging visual experience with forms and textures that are both unpredictable and captivating. As for Sigita Daugule, I can call Sigita Daugule a critic of current times, to put it very, very briefly. By combining modernism and postmodernism, she creates a unique visual language to express her thoughts on society. Her works often include unfinished words, figures, and symbols to draw attention to particular aspects of her work and challenge viewers to consider new interpretations of her work. Sigita's work often uses dark colors to create an atmosphere of despair or loneliness, which reflects some of the complexities of modern life. The contrast between the dark and light tones in their paintings can emphasize the fragmented forms and words within them, providing visual clues that help viewers understand her art. By combining these elements, Sigita is able to create a unique interpretation of her work, which sends a powerful message to viewers about the social norms she is attempting to deconstruct. This artwork, wall, or in Lettish, in Latvian it is siena, is about a kind of political atmosphere in Latvia. Sigita's painting wall is a visual representation of the political landscape of Latvia during election time. The painting is composed of layers of paint, creating a complex landscape of color and texture. The result is a powerful, vivid image that captures the chaotic nature of election time and the feeling of being overwhelmed by the constant stream of political rhetoric. If you see, here you see blah. Okay, and blah, 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 blah. That is, of course, it says everything. But I would like also to look at it as blah is a kind of unfinished form of able. Also, it is an unfinished form of label. So it depends how you look at it, because she tries to play with your mind. This painting, Yellow Triangle, is a powerful reminder of the danger and fear brought on by the outbreak of war in Ukraine. The painting features a muted palette of white and gray with a bright yellow triangle on the bottom right corner, which is used to signify danger. Through this work, Sigita highlights the fear and tension that came alongside the war, while also signaling her resilience to continue creating art despite these difficult circumstances. The painting serves as an important reminder that danger can never be fully avoided, but strength can still be found in times of uncertainty. This artwork, Rabbit or Trucis. In Sigita's painting, Trucis, the head of the animal is separated from its body and its eyes are completely red. This is meant to convey a sense of alienation and confusion, which reflects Sigita's view of the world as being fragmented. The intense red of the eyes also suggests that the animal is in distress, emphasizing the need for understanding and empathy. This artwork, I Wish I Could Draw Cats, is a reflection of the fear and frustration many experience when facing challenges. The upside-down cat serves as a symbol of helplessness and confusion, while the gray abstract background adds to this atmosphere. You can also smell. When you see the painting, I suggest you go close and then smell the painting. You can also smell the canvas, which adds to your experience of the work and further conveys the struggles of creativity. Sigita creates large-scale artworks to convey a powerful message about social norms and the need to challenge existing conventions. Now, Vineta Kaulača. Vineta Kaulača's artworks focus on the way that people process and perceive information in their own unique ways. She uses a combination of snapshot photography, painting, and vibrant colors to explore the interesting interplay between memory, oblivion, time, and space. Her paintings feature bold colors, grids, and positive, negative spaces, all in order to express her ideas about perception. The use of space in her paintings is also highly impressive, as she captures movement through the unique composition and placement of figures within her paintings. In addition, Vineta has an incredible ability to capture subtle moments in time with her artistry. A single idea can be seen carrying over several panels, creating a narrative throughout her paintings, which adds further depth to her work. Vineta uses perspectives in her art as a tool to create compositions that shift and evolve over time, playing with the notion of depth. She utilizes color, light, and geometry to evoke emotion, atmosphere, and movement in her works. This technique lets viewers explore the space and time within the painting's momentary space-time. Vineta uses this method to examine concepts such as time, movement, and perspective in her art. The three paintings, they are basically not triptych, but we put them there as triptych. The three paintings by Vineta, the parallel, in time, and point of view, work together to create a unified image. The perspective of each panel shifts, implying a narrative and creating a sense of perpetual motion. The panels come together to form a composition that suggests the fleeting nature of experience and the layers of memory that come with it. Symbolically speaking, the train represents the journey of life and how it is experienced differently by each person. Here you see the middle work is too large. You see it here. The composition and the perspective is quite particular. When you go inside, you see this. And then again, when you go there, in the end, you see this. This is the last part of the painting, like this. So you get another impression when you look closely again. This is another artwork passage which clearly shows the passage of time because of the special perspective which is used. If you go closer again, you see this. So the way fragments works in the pieces are quite astonishing. In this piece, Surface Memory, she creates a sense of being enclosed by carefully placing objects and people in the painting. This allows her to explore human relationship with each other and the environment. Her use of color and tonality make for captivating scenes that draw viewers into a strange yet familiar world. If you look closely again here, you see these two. One face is to the wall, one facing the other side, to us, okay? And none of them are looking directly at the viewer. Here you see the sign no, but it is unfinished, okay? You are not sure what it is. Is it no entrance? It is something else. And in some of her works, she has series about pathways. Vineta's paintings of wooden pathways near lakes are beautiful, tranquil scenes that evoke a sense of calmness and peace. The pathways often lead to a spot in the middle of the lake, as if inviting the viewer to take a journey of discovery and explore the beauty of nature. Her use of bright, vibrant colors gives the paintings a dreamlike quality, as if the viewer is being taken on a journey of discovery, and her use of light and shadow creates a sense of depth and a feeling of mystery. Thank you.